Welcome to After Dark Stories. Here we explore the natural and supernatural. If you like these multi-part videos, please subscribe, as I will be posting full stories and episodes. Here we explore the natural and supernatural. If you like these multi-part videos, please subscribe, as I will be posting full stories and episodes. But don't worry, each story has its own playlist just for your pleasure. Now sit back, relax, and let's explore the unknown. Echoes of the Fog. Part 1, The Awakening. Sam was just 13 when he stumbled into the fog-wrapped desert. An unremarkable day turned extraordinary. He had been playing with his friends near the edge of his small village, a place surrounded by lush greenery and vibrant life. But curiosity twinkled in Sam's eyes, pulling him towards the horizon, where shimmering dust danced in the sun. Ignoring the warnings about venturing too far from home, he ran towards the mysterious haze that loomed in the distance. As he approached the fog, it swallowed him whole. Suddenly, the world he knew transformed. He found himself standing in a place colored with beige and gray, an endless expanse of shifting dunes, obscured by a thick cloud of mist. "Hello?" Sam called out, his voice swallowed by the silence. The only answer was the whisper of the wind, which seemed to taunt him with its elusive merriment. Lost and frightened, Sam took a tentative step forward. The sand beneath his feet felt eerily warm, yet strangely unstable, shifting with each movement he made. He glanced around, trying to gauge his surroundings, but all he could see was a monotonous sea of muted colors, blended into one indistinct horizon. The fog wrapped around him like a shroud, cloaking ancient secrets, waiting to be uncovered. Days passed. Or maybe only hours. Time in the foggy desert, warped like a funhouse mirror. Sam wandered, seeking an exit. He felt absolutely alone, with just his thoughts and the miracle of his mind. He sat on the ground, eyes open, and contemplated the former. Part 2, The Guardian. One afternoon, or perhaps it was another day entirely, Sam noticed movement in the haze. Allowing his instincts to guide him, he cautiously approached. The mist swirled and parted, revealing a figure seated upon a stone. It was a woman, her features obscured by the fog, but her presence radiated an air of wisdom and strength. "Welcome, traveler," she said, her voice melodic, yet heavily tinged with melancholy. "I am Zyra, the guardian of this desert." Sam's heart raced, a mixture of fear and curiosity flooding his senses. "Please, can you tell me how to get out of here?" he pleaded, desperation creeping into his tone. Zyra regarded him with somber eyes. "This desert is a realm of change and mystery, entwined with the souls who wander its sands. Many seek escape, but few find it. What you must understand is that this desert is a reflection of your heart, thoughts, and desires." "What do you mean?" Sam asked, confusion mingling with mounting frustration. "The fog represents your doubts, your fears. The shifting dunes embody the choices you have yet to make. To find your way home, you must confront what you carry within." Sam felt an uneasy flicker of realization. He had always been afraid of failure, of disappointing his friends and family. worried he would never measure up. The thought clenched his stomach as he contemplated what Zyra had said. "Can you help me?" he asked, quiet determination replacing despair. "I want to confront it." Zyra nodded, a ghost of a smile gracing her lips. "Very well. The journey will be arduous, but I shall guide you. Trust in yourself and the path will reveal itself." Part 3. The Trials. The following days, under Zyra's watchful eye, Sam embarked on a journey through the vastness of the desert, facing 3 trials that would test his resolve and unearth the depths of his fears. Trial 1. The Reflection. The first trial took them to a pool of still water, which shimmered like glass despite the fog that swirled around it. Look within," Zyra instructed. "What is it that you fear?" Tentatively, Sam approached the water's edge. His reflection stared back at him. Vulnerable, terrified, and yet determined. As he peered closer, the image shifted, unveiling moments from his life. Times he failed to score in soccer, when his friends teased him for not being brave enough to jump off the high dive. Instances of letting his parents down. Tears brimmed in Sam's eyes. "I'm scared," he admitted. "Scared of not being good enough." "Acknowledging your fears is the first step," Zyra reminded him gently. "You are more than your failures. They do not define you." Sam took a deep breath, allowing the truth of her words to seep in like the warm desert sun. "I want to be brave," he declared, resolute. The pool rippled and warped. Suddenly, the terrifying memories faded, replaced by moments of triumph. The time he'd scored a goal, the laughter shared with friends, and the pride in his parents' eyes after a school performance. Trial 2. The Path of Shadows. The second trial led them through a narrow canyon, its walls towering high above them. Shadows flickered along the stones, forming faceless figures that mimicked Sam's every move, whispering cruel taunts that danced in his ears, each one piercing his heart. "You're a coward. You'll never amount to anything." With each taunt, the shadows closed in, threatening to swallow him. Sam's heart pounded as he stumbled backward, his mind whirling with anxiety. "Stop it! You're not real!" he screamed into the void. Zyra stood beside him, unwavering. "They only hold power if you allow them to," she urged. "Face them." Gathering his courage, Sam shouted back at the shadows, "You don't scare me. I am not afraid anymore." With every word, the shadows retreated, shrinking back until they dissipated into nothingness. Breathing heavily, Sam felt a rush of empowerment. He had confronted what haunted him, and it lost its hold. Trial 3. The Storm. The final trial brought Sam and Zyra to the heart of the desert, where a fierce storm brewed. The winds roared, kicking up sand and obliterating visibility. "To find your way, you must trust the voice inside," Zyra instructed, her voice barely audible over the chaos. Sam faltered, the rush of panic gripping him once more. "What voice?" he cried out. "Listen to your heart," she called over the winds. "Follow your intuition." The sand whipped around him, almost blinding. In that terrifying moment, Sam closed his eyes and took a deep breath, trusting his instincts. He focused inward, recalling the warmth of his friendships, the joy of creation, and the strength of his dreams. He took a step, feeling the ground shift beneath him, yet he pressed on, abandoning fear. Each step grew steadier as he forged through the tempest, trusting that he would find solid ground. Before long, the storm began to dissipate and the fog lifted. Sunlight burst through, illuminating the desert's beauty. Part 4. The Return. With the trials complete, Zyra stood before Sam, pride shining in her eyes. You have faced your fears. You have learned to trust yourself. Now, you may choose your own path forward. Sam felt a surge of warmth and hope as he gazed over the now familiar landscape. The once maddening fog receded. "Can I really go home now?" he asked, hesitant but filled with newfound determination. "Home lies within you, always," Zyra replied. "You possess the power to create your reality. Trust your heart, and you shall find your way." With a grateful heart, Sam closed his eyes and envisioned his village, the laughter of his friends and the comfort of home. He felt a shift, a gentle tugging sensation as the desert around him shimmered. The fog spiraled away, revealing the familiar scenery of his village in the distance. When Sam opened his eyes, he was standing at the edge of the lush woods beside his village. The sun glowed warmly above, no hint of the fog that had consumed him. Part 5. Wisdom of the Desert. The days that followed saw Sam transformed. The trials in the desert had strengthened him, imbued with courage and self-acceptance. He carried the lessons of Zyra with him, no longer afraid of the uncertainties that awaited him in life. He joined his friends once more, but this time he led the laughter and adventures, embracing every moment with renewed vigor. Challenges arose, but Sam faced them head-on, bolstered by the wisdom of the guardian of the desert. As he grew older, he became a beacon of encouragement for others, reminding them that fear was not their master, that courage could be forged in the heart of uncertainty. Occasionally, when the wind howled just right, he would glance towards the horizon, where the fog swirled and danced. There, he cherished the memory of the desert that tested him, transforming it into a sacred part of his story, a reminder that we all have the power to shape our path, no matter how daunting it might seem. In the end, Sam had not only escaped the fog, but embraced the courage to navigate the ever-changing desert of life, guided by the light within himself, a beacon for others still lost in their journey. In the heart of his beloved village, the echoes of the desert remained, a testament to the strength woven through the winds and sands, a secret shared between a boy and the ever-fluctuating horizon that once held him captive. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. This will really help the channel grow. Always stay safe, but most of all, stay curious. Until next time.